What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and welcome into the daily reading. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking Zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Gemini, so we're going to go ahead and get it poppin'. Now, before we get it poppin', as always, everybody, I do want to mention if you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It'll be the first link in the description box below if you want to book me there. But let's say what's up here to some peeps, and then we'll go ahead here and get started. Craig, what's going on? What's up, Ren? Hey, Melissa, Nicole, Itty, Zephra, what's going on? Juanita, Casey, Veronica, what's poppin'? Trish, how's everybody doing here today, man? Trish said hi, and Soul Fam, and I caught the live. Hell yeah, what up, what up? Hopefully all is well. All right, everybody, we're getting started here with Gemini, so without further ado, let's see what we got going on. Team Gemini, coming on into your next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here for Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for our Gemini gang? Message is showing up here for Team Gemini. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you? Team Gemini, we're going to get our last shuffle already. You guys actually came through pretty damn quick, so let's go ahead and check it out. Overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Hermit. What it is you're dealing with, Gemini, we got here the Five of Swords. And then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in the upright position. So let's have a look at you and see what we got in store here for you. Now, coming into your next 24 hours, Gemini, Six of Wands reversed here paired to the Hermit in the upright position. Kind of feels to me for you guys, I think right now you're noticing that maybe you're not feeling very successful, or maybe right now this could be the energy actually. I don't think the Six of Wands reverse is being representative of success or measuring success. I think it's measuring not wanting attention, because the Six of Wands upright could be a person who's gaining a lot of attention, gaining a lot of buzz, but seeing it show up in the reverse position for you kind of leads me to believe, especially being paired with the Hermit, that you don't want attention on you. You don't really want people to focus on you in your next 24-hour period. Looking at what you're dealing with, Gemini, Five of Swords. Five of Swords could be representative of being a bit in the space of being frustrated. So I'm not sure if tomorrow seems to be like a frustrating day. Maybe you have a long day at work. Maybe you're in a frustrated place with a friend, with a family member, a lover. However, though, I see you guys at that point where it's like, I just kind of want my alone time, you know? I don't really want to be surrounding anybody. So looking at the outcome here, Knight of Wands, I see you going out of your way to find peace and to be in your own space coming into your next 24 hours. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want the spotlight on me. Don't really want to text anybody, don't really want to call anybody, don't really want to talk to anybody. I'm kind of just out and about doing my own thing. So Gems, I'm not sure specifically what's happening here that's prompting you to feel this way, but it definitely could be along the terms of frustration with that Five of Swords, or maybe at this time, you just don't really want to be around any other energies other than the energy of your own. So I'm seeing Gemini's kicking it in Hermit mode, but you know what? That's how you get your rest and your rejuvenation. And however, maybe that's what you need to decompress. You know, if you're frustrated because you feel like you haven't had time for yourself, or you feel like you've just been super busy, this is going to be your decompression time, okay? And I totally understand that being a Cancer. For me personally, when I'm in a space where I'm either frustrated, or if I feel like I haven't had time for myself, I like making sure that I have that well-deserved Hermit energy, that well-deserved Hermit time. So Geminis, enjoy yourselves here. Hopefully you end up feeling a heck of a lot better going forward, okay? All right, Team Gemini, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in here nonetheless. Much love to you. So we did start out here today with our air signs. We're going to do air, fire, water, and earth today for the lineup. So let's go ahead and get on into our fire signs. Real quick, Natalie, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity, my love. It means a lot. Zephyr said it's almost bedtime for you. There you go. Well, hopefully you enjoy a nice, relaxing hour or two before you end up going to bed. Boss Lady Thomas, what's going on? He said, hey, Aunt, hope you're having a great day / night. It's been pretty good here so far. I'm having a pretty great day. Figured I'll end the night here on a daily reading and then relax for the rest of the night. So I'm happy I'm here. Hopefully you guys are having fun. What's going on, Kiana? We'll get to Capricorn as soon as we can. And Cassandra, hello. How you doing? So let's get back into it, everybody. We're going to hop on into our fire and we're going to take a look here at Team Leo. So let's see what we got going on. Message is coming on in here for Leo, baby. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Team Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Tower, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Hermit, and then looking at the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the 10 of Swords in the reverse position. So let's have a look at you and see what's going on. Now, Leos, I do want to mention 10 of Pentacles showing up here, Tower showing up here. Pretty interesting stuff. Tower card to me can be about having a massive awakening or like a massive realization. So I think that for you, you're kind of having the realization of, I think I finally made it. This is the time where you're starting to see with the 10 of Pentacles just how good you have it. You're really starting to see, I have consistency in my life. I have consistency in companionship. I have consistency in relationships or romance. I have consistency in finances. It's like you're looking at an area of life and you're like, oh my God, things are actually really freaking stable. And I'm so happy about that. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, the Hermit, I think you've been disconnected from seeing your stability for a while. I think that maybe as of late, you haven't seen like how good you have it, but something's hitting you, like gratitude is hitting you in the next 24 hours. And I want to make this a point, Leo. It's not to say that you weren't grateful previously, but sometimes when we're in a really good position, we can be on autopilot and maybe just not register or see just how good of a position we're in. However, though, your next 24 hours is like, whoa, I can't believe actually how well I'm doing. Like if it's work, I can't believe how good and well that work is going. If it's your relationship, I can't believe how fantastic my relationship is going, etc. So there's a million examples there of whatever's going good for you, but it's a realization of like something's going really well and I couldn't be happier. So it's like we're expressing this gratitude. You're in a very gracious energy in the next 24 hours and it feels super good. And you're like, I can't believe it. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. Thank you, universe. I'm exactly, you know, where I wanted to be and where I've worked to get. So that's a very beautiful energy to tap into. And I love that for you. Looking at the outcome we have here, the 10 of Swords in reverse, which is representative that, you know, at the end of the day, things didn't end off quite as you expected, you know? I think that maybe in the past, when you were working for this 10 of Pentacles energy, you might have told yourself, maybe I won't get it. You know, maybe this is something that's not going to happen for me, but guess what? It did all work out for you at the end of the day. So I feel like there's a celebration energy. You know, your day tomorrow is worth celebrating with how far you've come. You know, maybe a part of you never thought you were going to reach a certain income level, but now you're recognizing, holy shit, I did it and I'm living the dream. Maybe some of you never thought that you would have the kind of partnership you have, but you have it right in front of you. And it's like, I just am so grateful that I got here, you know? Maybe it wasn't something you expected in the past, but however, you worked hard enough to get it and here you are, and that's worth celebrating. And I definitely see you in a good ass space. So Leos, I love that. You know, it won't resonate to everybody, but if it happens to be your story, really do celebrate yourself. Pat yourself in the back for how far you've come, because this is a very beautiful energy worth celebrating. Okay, I love that, Leo. We're gonna keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in here nonetheless. Okay, all right, Team Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done so far our lovely and amazing, I already forgot the first time we did for some reason. I believe we did fire over here. Who was our first sign for today? If I'm not mistaken, Gemini. So we did our air, we did our fire. We're going to hop into our water signs here in just a moment. What's going on, Juliet? Hey, what's going on, Brown Empress? How are you? What's going on, Little Mama? Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. You as well. Happy Thursday to you too, Betty. Really appreciate you. What's going on, Kevin? And what's popping on, or what's going on for Orpheus? How you doing? You said, hey, I'm late, but I'm here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Orpheus. How is it hanging? So getting on into our water signs, guys. Let's have a look here at the fish, and we'll see what's popping in for Pisces. All right, message is showing up here for Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Piscean in the next 24 hours? Let's see what we got going on. Team Pisces. One more shuffle, and then we're good to go. Let's take a look. Pisces, overall energy for you is a 6 of Wands. I love that. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, 6 of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here, 8 of Pentacles in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome for you, it's going to be the 10 of Wands in reverse. That's an awesome thing to see here, especially with that 10 of Wands showing up in the reverse position overall. Now, looking at the overall energy, the 6 of Wands, card of success, card of attention, card of being on the right path. Looking at the current energy, 6 of Swords reversed, making sure you're staying planted. So Pisceans, I feel like you're in a very good position right now. You could be in a very good position in your relationship, a very good position in your work. However, though, you are recognizing this. And when people can recognize that they're in a good place, they can capitalize off of that momentum. So I'm liking this energy because I'm seeing Pisceans with momentum. Let's say, for example, you've been working really hard, you've been getting more money. It's like, I'm in such a good place, I have such good momentum. I'm going to capitalize on that and keep going forward. Maybe you're very productive in the next 24 hours. Productivity sometimes isn't always the easiest to access, especially if you haven't trained yourself to access productivity. So considering I'm in such a productive place, with that being said, I want to capitalize on all this productivity and knock out as much projects or as much creativity things as I can. So I like this energy a lot. Definitely feels like a day of productivity, or it feels like a day where you're in the flow. Okay, things are working for you for ease, or things are working out, for you with ease. So, Pisceans that have businesses, Pisceans that are, working extra hard at work, for those of you that have creative projects, for those of you that are in a flow state right now overall, it just seems very easy to do what you want to do and have that growth and expansion. Looking at the outcome here, 10 of Wands reversed, there's no weight on your shoulders in the next 24 hours. There's nothing standing in the way of you. It just feels like you have this access to like unlimited potential and unlimited productivity. So Pisceans, I love this. Can I be a Pisces? All right. I love that energy. Like I mentioned, productivity specifically is not something that's always incredibly easy to tap into. It is something you have to train yourself and prime yourself to tap into. Otherwise, it can be very sparingly, if you will, when you end up having that productive energy. So this seems like a great time. Capitalize in your next 24 hours on this energy. I felt like having to say that 3 times. So if you are in a great place when it comes to making money tomorrow, make a fuck ton more. If you're in a great place where you feel like you're in a flow state with your creative projects, create on, okay? If you're in a space where you've been working out and hitting the gym and you can give it a little bit more and give it, some extra, go for it. Go crazy. Get those reps in, right? At the end of the day, though, Pisces, it does feel like there is amazing energy showing up here for you. So please do definitely take the advantage that you have here, right? Capitalize on this as best as you can, okay? I love that. That's awesome. Really good flow state coming up for you. So definitely take advantage of this window, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Pisces, for tuning on in. So we have done our water. We have also done our fire and our air. Let's get on into our earth signs. Rolling into earth, we're going to take a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping in here for Team Capricorn. By the way, Juanita's review, thank you so much for gifting 1 membership. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my love, okay? All right, everybody. Getting on into Capricorns. Capricorn, I want to say happy birthday to you, and let's see what's going on here for the Cappuccinos. Messages here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be coming on in here, please, for our Zodiac sign of Cappy in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Wands. You might be connecting here potentially with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Page of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Capricorn, 5 of Cups in reverse. Then looking at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Knight of Swords in the upright position. So Capricorn, let's see what we got going on for you beautiful peeps. Now you start out here first and foremost with a King of Wands, and you pair that King of Wands here with the Page of Swords in reverse. So I feel like right now you have an interest in being disinterested in someone or something, okay? Funny way to put it, but essentially that's the vibe. It's like what I'm interested in is being disinterested in someone or something at this time, okay? Having a look at what you're dealing with here. 5 of Cups reversed. I think you're in the process right now of moving past someone or moving past something, okay? So with that being said, you're doing your best to take your attention off of a specific person or a specific situation. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Swords here says you are putting your focus your communication and your attention into someone or something else entirely. So Capricorns, I feel like for you guys in specific, it's like I'm trying to just switch my focus. Maybe somebody has disappointed you, therefore I want to shift my focus from that person, put it onto somebody else. Maybe a situation has bothered you, you want to take your attention away from that and invest it into something that's a lot more fulfilling. So the point here is where your attention goes is where energy flows. Therefore, you're really checking your attentiveness and you're shifting your focus for the next 24 hours because you want to put your focus right now on something that's fulfilling, not a scenario that's unfulfilling. So I definitely see you could be at a point where maybe you're choosing to surround yourself with different people. Maybe this is the energy of choosing to resonate with more positive energies while you tune out negative energies, however it applies to you. But Capricorns, yeah, you're taking your attention away from something because I think that this situation has been negative attention that's been consuming you and you want to put yourself more in a positive space. Maybe some of you guys are deciding to like not watch or not view or partake in social media. This could be the realization that I'm seeing too much negativity on my feed, so maybe I cut out social media. Maybe I only focus on, texting and chatting with friends rather than going on Twitter or going on Instagram or something of that nature. So could be something like that too. All right, but that's what I'm feeling coming in here for you Capricorns. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in nonetheless, and do have a fantastic birthday. By the way, Juanita, I want to say thank you for those 2 additional gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. And also congratulations to those of you that got a gifted membership. Really, really cool. Thank you so much, Juanita. It's much, much appreciated. So we finished up our Capricorns. That is our first batch of zodiac signs for today's daily read. We'll be getting on into our second batch here shortly, okay? All right, everybody. Hope you guys have been doing good, though, man. I hope you've been enjoying your Thursday so far. Somebody's beeping like a maniac down the street. Sorry, I had to take a pause real quick to listen to that. Is that a car horn? No, that's not even a car horn going off. That's a person just beeping. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, you know what? It's New York. People get aggressive here. Anyhow, I had to listen to that pan out. I was like, that's not somebody's beep going off because, that's the alarm or anything like that. Somebody was just wailing the fucking horn. Holy crap. Anyways, how you guys doing, man? I hope you guys are doing great today. Happy Thursday to you. We're almost at Friday. We're almost at the weekend, baby. Something to keep in mind. I hope you guys are excited for it. If you didn't catch it already, today I posted the mid-month check-in for all signs, so guys, give it a check out. That video was really fun to do, so I hope you enjoyed it. So if you want to check that out, everybody's mid-month is up as it's one big collective check-in for all signs, okay? Feeling like you're helping. I love you all. Well, for sure, Juanita, you definitely are. Thank you so much. Really, really means a lot. Really does. I started the yearly tarot readings today, and I can't believe how long it was. I only did one sign so far, guys, and it was 54 minutes. That's how long that reading was. So I was like, oh boy, I'm in for it, with these yearly tarot readings for 2024. So I did get that started here today. I knew that they were going to be longer. I just didn't expect 54 minutes kind of long. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I might try to cut down the time a little bit. I don't know how many people are going to watch a 54-minute video, but yeah, there's a lot of information jam-packed into those yearly readings. So it's been super fun so far. Really, really interesting stuff, Sorry to hear that, Zephyra. Definitely sorry to hear that. By the way, I do want to mention today's the 18th. So Jocelyn, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I know I said it to you already in the comment section and stuff like that, but special shout out to Jocelyn C. It is her birthday today, so I hope she has a wonderful birthday. All right. Yeah, the yearlies. Yep, they're coming up, Juanita. I'm currently working on them. So they're going to take a little bit of time. I would like to get them done, though, as quick as I can. Not like rush through them, but get them done in a timely manner. But yeah, they are a lot of energy, Absolutely, for sure. Thank you, Juliet. I appreciate that. BB said, Aries, don't worry. Aries will be coming out shortly. Shortly. All right, though, guys, let's get back into it. We're jumping back into our air. For air signs today, we did Geminis first. So let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libras and see what's up, okay? What messages are coming out here for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Libra? in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you, baby? Let's go ahead and take a look. Libra, you had actually 3 cards come out. Sun card, 7 of Swords, and the Page of Wands in the reverse position all came out while I was shuffling. Giving you a quick mini read here, Libra. Sun to the 7 of Swords. You may feel like your happiness is being jeopardized due to the nature of somebody not giving you attention. This is somebody here who I feel is purposely not giving you attention. Therefore, this is their way of trying to jeopardize your happiness. They're like, oh, well, if I ignore Libra, I'm going to bother them. But I feel like you're so fucking unbothered. Okay, Libra? Like someone here, I feel genuinely thinks if I ignore Libra, if I stop giving them attention, like they're going to care, you know? But I think you've been picking up on this person's negativity and their energy for a while. So however, by them kind of just going ghost on you or going silent, it actually doesn't make a difference. I feel like it might aid you rather than hurt you because you've been seeing this person's negative intentions for a while. So this won't be for every Libra, but if you've been kind of picking up on somebody and their negative intentions, I think their plan here is to cut communication. And I think for you, it's actually more of a relief rather than a concern, to be fair, because you've been seeing their negative intentions kind of pan out and play out. I think a lot of people forget Libras are intuitive too. All right, especially in regards to communication. Libras, they know how to talk. They understand people's communication. They also understand body language, okay? And silence, because silence speaks volumes. Silence is also something that can be read very well. So Libras pick up on that shit, and I see you guys picking up on that, okay? Anyhow, though, let's get 2 more shuffles, and we'll get on into your official reading for your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we have here the Justice, what it is you're dealing with. We do have here the 7 of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. If I can grab it, there you go. So let's have a look here at you and see what's going on. Team Libra, King of Pents reversed here paired to a Justice card. The Justice card representing your Zodiac sign. I feel for you, this is a time right now where you're recognizing something needs to get balanced. It could be finances, so maybe you guys really got to balance your checkbook tomorrow. All right, this could be the energy of like, I need to, take into account maybe my finances a little better. Maybe we overspent a little bit in the next 24 hours, a little bit out of the budget, but nothing concerning though, okay? So if it's anything to do with finances, excuse me for a second, guys. If it's anything to do with finances, it doesn't feel like it's anything concerning, so just do keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely an area, some area specifically in your life needs a little bit more balance. It needs a little bit more of your attention, okay? Yeah, a little more of your investment even, right? Looking at what you're dealing with, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, big card of investment. So looking at the outcome here, Knight of Pentacles, big card of stability and longevity. So Libra peeps, for your next 24 hours, I feel like what is being called of you is I need to balance an area of my life a little bit better. I need to give it more of my consistency. I need to give it more of my investment for the long term. His Knight of Pentacles always represents longevity. So this could be maybe your financial situation. Maybe it needs more of your attention, more of your dedication, more of your balance. Maybe it is a relationship in your life, whether it's romantic or not. It could be a friend, somebody within your family sector, but you're like, I do need to balance out something a lot more. Maybe it has something to pertain with like health. Maybe this is exercise. I need to incorporate more exercise or more fitness. Maybe I need to incorporate more meditation, right? To really lead and live a balanced life. So you're realizing there is an area that's a little bit out of balance, but if I put the energy in, if I put the investment in, we can get back on track here. And especially if I continue to do it for the long term. So you're seeing that here. You're seeing a plan here to kind of bring more balance to the force. Okay, Star Wars. But I like it a lot, Libra. I think that you guys are getting yourselves back on track in a certain situation, especially if you felt like you have come off track. Okay, so really good energy. I love that for you. Really healthy too. It's always good to have an awareness scan and take a look at some of the things in life that might need a little bit more of your attention. And you guys did that. You recognized it. Now you're working towards it to create more balance. So wonderful stuff, Libra. Love that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you. Team Libra, thank you. All right. All right, baby. So we have done our air. Let's get back on into our water and hopping on into our water signs. It's fire signs first. It's air, fire, water, and earth. Sorry about that, guys. Feel free to you know, yell that at me in case I mess up, because a little bit tired right now, but do bear with me. It's been a long day, but still a good day at that. All right, guys. So we're going to fire. Lastly, we did Leo. Let's look at Aries. What's going on here for our Ram fam coming into the next 24? Message is showing up for Team Aries, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information's rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aries in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Team Ram fam. Overall energy for you guys is going to be the 10 of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Death in reverse, what it is you're dealing with here. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 4 of Swords in the reverse position as well. So Aries, what do you got going on here? You know, you do have a 10 of Swords, which can signify some sort of ending. Death in reverse showing up, though, typically represents the ending didn't quite happen. So I think that you're dealing with something interesting, and everybody deals with it because there's a physical ending, but there's also an emotional ending too. You guys ever notice that? You and somebody could break up and physically no longer be together, no longer talk to each other, but emotionally, you haven't necessarily ended all those feelings yet, have you? It takes time to move on, right? So naturally, when we're moving on from people, we've already moved past the physical ending, but we haven't moved past the emotional ending. So usually there's more endings than just one. And I feel like that's where you're at in some area of life, Aries. It doesn't have to be like a breakup happened, like love and romance. Maybe you ended a friendship, maybe you ended a job. But right now, the emotional aspect is what's still carrying weight in your life. And that right there is like, okay, I did necessarily walk away from something. However, though, now I got a lot of feelings and emotions I'm sitting with. So we have to address that, you know, is what you're saying. Looking at what you're dealing with right now, Ace of Pentacles reversed, it feels like you haven't really had an opportune time, guys, to kind of address yourself emotionally. I think you've been bottling things up lately just because you haven't really felt like you've had time to yourself to kind of process and decompress. But I think your next 24-hour period, being the 4 of Swords reversed, says that it's time for me to go ahead and actually focus on what I'm feeling more on the emotional side. You know, it's time for me to pay attention to that. It's time for me to confront that, because even though previously it might not have felt like a very opportune time to do so, your next 24 hours, those feelings and emotions are kicking on up. They're coming from beneath the surface to the surface. And as they are surfacing for you, you're recognizing this is the time to confront this. So could be a bit of an emotional day in the next 24 hours. However, though, feeling is healing, and that's the important part. And we want to make sure we are feeling our feelings and emotions. We don't want to be running away from them, because that only furthermore delays the healing. So I see you guys in that energy, and you're starting that phase where you're getting ready to move past the emotions. You're getting ready here to do that work. So I like that for you, you know? I know it can be emotional and tough, but it's good because now you're getting to that point where we can fully allow something to be done and over with. We can fully allow an ending to happen, but we just got to get past the emotional part first. We have to be willing to take it all in and heal and release and move forward. So that's what I'm seeing coming into play here for you guys. Of course, take that if it resonates, guys. Leave it if it doesn't. But Aries, thank you for coming in nonetheless. I really love and appreciate you guys, and I do hope you have a wonderful day here going forward, okay? All right, Team Ram fam, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for coming on out. So we've done our fire and our air. We'll be getting to our water signs in a second. Zephyr said, have to go back and watch the mid-month. I never made it back from delivering brownies earlier. Yeah, I peeped that earlier before I left the chat. You were saying something about brownies, and I was like, fuck, I wish I had some damn brownies. You know, they sound pretty damn good. You know? BB said, yes, I'm going through the emotional part now. Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's not necessarily an easy thing to do, but it is one of those parts where once you move past that emotional part, once you heal that, that's where that official ending really takes part and comes into play. So, you know, you're one halfway there if you think about it, right? You got past the physical distance, but now we just got to work through that emotional stuff, and you'll be able to get through that here for sure. All right. What's going on, Melissa B? Hey, shout out from Canada. I've been a long time listener and introduced my boyfriend to your readings. Love the Aries and Cancer gang. Dang, shout out to the two of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you to you and your boyfriend for watching. It really, really means a lot. And yeah, Juanita, brownies do sound super good right now. Anyhow, guys, moving along here forward, hopping into our water signs. Let's have a look here at the Cancer and see what we got going on here, baby. Messages coming in here for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for Cancer in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for you? Team Cancerian, I want to do about one last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on with you, babe. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you is the World in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Hermit in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Cancer. You got an Ace of Cups in reverse, looking at the outcome for you. Yet another reversal. All right, Star in reverse as well. Do not shoot the messenger. We have all reversals across the board, but not always necessarily a bad thing, okay, Cancerian? So, let's take a look here at you. World in reverse, Hermit in reverse as well. Realizing you haven't necessarily closed out a cycle and realizing that we have to do something about that. You know, a cycle's been open, but it's been open maybe for a little bit too long, Cancer. And you're addressing this, realizing, yeah, I actually do have to do something about that. So it's the realization of, I haven't let go, I haven't moved forward. I've kind of stood a little bit stuck and stagnant in a cycle that should have ended a while ago. And maybe it's something to do with a past lover. Maybe it's something to do with a chapter in your life you previously closed. But you're realizing, yeah, I'm not really proud and happy to address closing out this cycle. It doesn't give me the most fulfillment having to do that. However, though, it is one of those things that I do have to do because staying stuck here forever is not going to be beneficial to me. So Cancers, it's like, you're kind of dreading doing the work, but like, you know, you have to do it. And I get that wholeheartedly, guys. The truth is in life, guys, we're always going to be doing the work no matter what. You know, we will always grow and expand to be better and better and better, but we have to do what we can to, you know, do our emotional work, our shadow work, etc. So you're in a space in the next 24 hours where it's like, yep, I should have moved on from something long ago or ended a cycle from something long ago and I just didn't feel like doing it and I'm realizing I got to do it now. I'm not really happy to do it, but it's time to go ahead and lock in and get really serious about it, right? Because looking at the outcome, Star reversed, I'm on a path right now I don't want to be on, is what you're saying, Cancer. And the only way to get to the path that I want to be on is going to be about me doing the work right here and right now. Right, Cancer? So I think that this is that moment where maybe it feels a little last minute having to close out a cycle, but it's time to do the work. It's time to show up and it's time to make sure we get to where we want to go. You know, this is the energy that reminds me like being back in school as a kid. Oh my God, I got to write a 10-page essay. Guess what? I did my 10-page essays at 5 p.m. when the essay was due by midnight to turn in on the same day. That's the kind of last minute person I was. Now, granted, I feel like that made me a better essay writer because last minute just put me in fucking locked in mode. Either way though, guys, it's one of those scenarios where it's like, damn, I waited a while. I know I got to do something right now. I just don't want to do it, but I have to. That's the vibe for you. But keep in mind, Cancer, as soon as you do the work, that's how you get back on track here with the Star card. You may feel out of alignment. You may not feel on your path. However, though, once you start doing the work, that's how we get back there, baby. Point blank, period. We get exactly where we need to go once we allow ourselves to be open to a brand new cycle going forward. So Cancerians, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It's going to be, this was like a super general read. It wasn't super specific because every Cancerian situation and cycle, I'm sure, is completely different. But if it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. Okay, Cancer? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching. And Cancer, do have a great rest of your day, okay? All right, everybody. So we have done the water, we've done the fire, we've done the air. We're getting into our earth signs here shortly, okay? Zephyr said, I can't wait for the spring. The brownies will start showing themselves in the trees. They're so cute. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Gotcha, Zephyr. I was confused for a second. Yeah, chocolate brownies to eat earlier. Yeah, those are so good, man. I haven't had a freaking brownie in a long time, guys, honestly. I think the last time I might have had that was like Thanksgiving. I guess it wasn't that long ago, but I'm not a very like frequent brownie eater. I'll usually just have like a chocolate chip cookie more than a brownie, but there's nothing better sometimes with an ooey gooey brownie that just fucking hits. Like that's what I'm craving now. Zephyr, you got me wanting damn brownies. God damn. Anyhow, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Getting on into our air signs. Let's have a look here at, or not our air signs, sorry, our earth signs. Let's have a look here at our lovely and amazing Taurus gang. Let's see what's popping in here for the bulls, okay? Message is showing up here for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be popping on in here, please, for our beautiful bulls? Message is showing up here for Taurus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you? Go ahead and have ourselves a look. All right, Team Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Wands. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Empress in the upright. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Taurus. We got here the 3 of Wands. And then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So, excuse me, guys, let's see what we got going on. Taurus, I do want to mention you could be dealing with a Libra because we have here the Empress card, but 8 of Wands here to the Empress in the upright position as well. Growth and expansion, growing pains, discomfort coming in, Taurus. However, what you've been waiting for is coming through from the other side. Taurus, look at the 3 of Wands for a moment, right? This is usually a card that represents like your ships are coming in. So when you think of ships that are traveling across the world, you know, they can take a long time to make it from a destination. Like imagine a ship coming from Europe to America. It can take a lot of time to make that voyage and make that crossing. However, though, inevitably it gets there. And inevitably, it was always on its way. So I feel like something that was always on its way for you, Taurus, is finally coming in for you. But it took a lot of discomfort. It took the growing pains. It took stepping out of your comfort zone in order for it to arrive. Now, let's say, for example, what's arriving for you is results. In order to get results sometimes, guys, we got to do shit we're not comfortable doing. Let's say, for example, maybe the results you've wanted was, I want to get a 6-pack. Who knows? Well, in order to get that 6-pack, you had to hit the gym, you had to eat right, you had to motivate yourself to train your body to get to the point of having that. So at the end of the day, it was uncomfortable for sure. It was different for sure. It was a situation where you had to grow and adapt and change. However, though, what's the result that came in? The 6-pack from all the hard work you've been doing, hitting that gym, going crazy, you know? So I feel like, of course, and that's just an example, guys. It's not necessarily what the reading is saying, but there's some area of life I feel for you where you're finally getting to see the result, but it took you having to completely transform. It took you having to get out of your comfort zone and do something different, even if there was discomfort that came along with it. And guess what? You're at a point in time here, Taurus, now where you no longer have to be putting in all that hard work because you have finally started to see the results you've been waiting for show up here in your life. And I love that for you, Bull Gang, okay? That's really awesome. Hard work always pays off at the end of the day, but if you want to get results, you can't get those results you're looking for in your comfort zone. You got to be willing to step out. So Team Taurus, that's a beautiful message, and I'm proud of you, man. That's fucking awesome. I'm not sure what it is for you. I mean, hey, maybe some of you got that 6-pack. Maybe some of you guys got a business off the ground. Maybe some of you guys, you know, have got to a point where you're happy. Maybe once in the past, you know, once upon a time you weren't so happy, but maybe now you found out how to get the results of happiness in your life here too. However it applies to you, but really awesome reading here, guys. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Team Taurus, thank you for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really, really appreciate you. All right? All right, baby. We finished up our Bull Gang, and that's our second batch of signs here, guys. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch in just a few more moments or so. Aquarius will be coming up next, okay? So do bear with me, and we'll get to Aquarius shortly. Amazing readings. Thank you, Juliet. Really appreciate that. Zephyr said, laughing or rolling on the floor laughing. Go enjoy your sugar rush. I know. I don't have anything, though, right now, unfortunately. I wish we had, like, something sugary, but typically me and my girlfriend almost never buy any kind of crazy sweets. Those are, like, a rarity for us. But yeah, I'm debating tomorrow going to the supermarket and getting like some brownies and chocolate chip cookies to bake. I don't know, man. And I'm not a big baker, dude, but I might do it. I might do it, man. What's going on, C? You said hello, magnificent souls. Hello. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. By the way, I do want to say for all the peeps in the chat, if you're enjoying today's daily reading, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Feel free to hit that like button. It helps out a lot more than you know. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I go live Monday through Friday. The time varies, so there's no consistent time, but if you want to turn on that notification, you can feel free to get notified whenever I do go live, and you can come here and hang out with all the peeps and all the soul fam. So if you're new, welcome in, come subscribe. I'd be happy to have you. All right. What's up, Aqua333? What's going on? Hey, Michaela, what's poppin'? How are you? Hey, Lila, hello. How you guys doing, man? Hopefully everybody here is having a good day so far, or a good evening so far, depending where you are. But thanks so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys. Can't believe it's Thursday, guys. This week has blown by. It's blown the fuck by. And I didn't expect that. I thought this week was going to be a little bit slower, but it's fucking Thursday already. Holy shit. Zephyr said, I'm not a big sweet eater either. However, my health dictates that I keep a variety of stuff around just in case. Gotcha. Yeah, for me, like, I've always been a person who's way more salty over sweet. And I'm pretty sure I talked about this on the channel before too, but like my issue with sweet stuff is like my teeth are very, very sensitive to sweet stuff. So like it's interesting because soda doesn't bother my teeth, but if I eat chocolate or anything that's too sweet naturally with artificial sugar, it tends to really fuck with my teeth super bad. So for me personally, I almost never have sugar. It's like a very big rarity, maybe like a once every 2 weeks kind of thing. But when I do have it and crave it, it's fucking awesome. It's awesome. What's up, Kevin? You said, all the sweet talk made me order a milkshake from Denny's. That's fucking awesome. Sorry, man. Sorry that I got you craving that, but that sounds pretty damn good. I had Shake Shack last night for dinner because we just didn't have any groceries, so we just ordered out, and I didn't get a milkshake, but now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have got a fucking milkshake. That would have been worth it, you know? That would have been worth it. Lila said, I try to reset my notifications because I wouldn't get notified. I'm just happened to see that you were on. Gotcha. Well, the notification thing should be fixed, guys. I mean, I'm doing everything YouTube says to do in order to make sure that notifications go out, which is no more than 3 uploads in a 24-hour period. I don't believe that I've been breaking that rule. So therefore, notifications should be correct. What is Shake Shack? It's kind of like the same thing as Five Guys, Smash Burger, Whataburger, similar to, what's the LA one? What's that one called, guys? You LA people. You guys always eat that. It's a burger joint, but I'm forgetting the name of it for some reason. I want to try it though. It's a burger joint in LA. It's huge. I don't know why I can't think about it, but yeah, it's just a burger joint. It's what Shake Shack is. Burgers, fries, chicken. It's like one of those franchises, if you will. We have that over here on the East Coast though. So yeah. You guys got Five Guys? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much just a burger joint. That's what it is. You ate 8 French fries that you made in the air fryer? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I love the air fryer, dude. The air fryer is awesome. In and Out. Thank you, Virgolicious Tarot. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's like In and Out on the West Coast, which I want to try In and Out because it looks pretty dang good. It does. But yeah, basically In and Out, Shake Shack, all the same shit. Smash Burger, all the same stuff. Really good place though. They got some killer burgers, but they got some killer French fries, let me tell you. Anyhow, moving along here forward though, let's get back into it, guys. We're jumping into our air signs, and for the air, we're hopping into Aquarius. So Team Aqua, let's see what's going on here with you, baby. Message is showing up here for Aquarius, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aquarius in the next 24 hours. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. What do we got going on here for you beautiful peeps? Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Aqua, 6 of Wands in the upright, and then having a look here at the outcome is going to be the Emperor in the reverse position. So, Aquarius, let's have a look at you and see what we got going on. First things first here, Team Aqua, you got here a 7 of Pentacles, and you pair that here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you've been making investments, but it just doesn't feel like it's been very opportune, if you will. It's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing here where it's like, well, I've been working hard, I've been putting in the work, it just doesn't feel like the opportunity is there. Looking at what you're dealing with, 6 of Wands, like you're in a place where you're trying to like figure out success and gain success, I feel, but maybe you're not feeling like you're in the right opportunity window. But the truth, Aquarius, is there's no such thing as the right time. Point blank, period. A lot of people feel like there has to be a right time to do something. There has to be an opportune time to do something. And sure, maybe there's more times that create more probability. So maybe there is more opportune times and more probability, if you will. However, though, at the end of the day, every time that you can do anything is always the opportune and right time. And that's the point that I want to bring to this reading, Aquarius, because you're saying here, well, and I've been making an investment. Maybe you've been making a hard investment at work, a hard investment into a business, a hard investment into, tackling debt, a hard investment into a relationship, however it applies to you. But you feel like maybe you're just not getting anywhere with it. You got to remember these things take time, And the more consistency you build, the more you keep dedicating yourself, inevitably something has to give. Look at it from that perspective. You know, there's people, let's say business, who have created hundreds of businesses and have failed all of them except for one. You only got to get it right one time. And that's one of my favorite sayings for businesses, by the way. You only got to get it right one time. You can fail every business you've ever started. You only got to get one right one fucking time. And that's the one that skyrockets you up. Right? So at the end of the day here, I feel like success has really been a focal point for you. And I understand that. It's a focal point for almost everybody. But you're a little frustrated, I think, because it hasn't just felt like it's been an opportune time. It feels like there's been no opportunity. But we got to remember, opportunity exists around us each and every single day. We are missing opportunities each and every single day by just not doing what we want to do. So don't wait for an opportune time, Aquarius. If you've been investing, keep investing in what you're doing. Because at one point or another, it has to work out for you. Looking at the outcome here, Emperor reversed. Okay? This is an energy of you maybe not feeling like you're in your power. But the truth is, guys, is I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think you're doing everything that you need to be doing. It's just sometimes things don't go as quickly as we'd like it to go. And sometimes things don't happen as fast as we'd like it to be. You know? Shit, I wish a lot of the things that I tried in the past that took a lot of time, I wish they were a heck of a lot shorter than they were. But the reality of the situation is that dedication and going slow and steady is what's going to win the race, if you will. Okay? So I feel like maybe some of you are feeling discouraged because it doesn't feel like your investment's paying off. But go back to that statement. Inevitably, something's got to give. So don't give up. Keep on providing your dedication because inevitably it's going to work out for you. Okay? Don't give up. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Aquarians, I love you, and thank you so much for tuning on in. Okay? Kim Onyx said, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Indeed, indeed it is. Okay? All right, Aquarians, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we have touched base here, everybody, with all of our air signs for the daily. We're going to be hopping on in now into our fire signs. So, jumping into our fire sign, let's have a look here at Team Sagittarius. What do we got going on here, baby? Messages coming on in here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Sagittarius? In the next 24 hours, what do we got in store here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. All right, Team Aquarius, all right, Team Sagittarius, my apologies. Let's see what we got in store here for you. Full card in the upright for the overall energy. You could be connecting here with an Aries person for some. Looking at the current energy, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with, Knight of Swords in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you, it's going to be the Seven of Wands in the reverse position, Team Sagittarius. So let's go ahead over here and check you guys out. What's happening, baby? Well, we start out here first and foremost with the Fool, and you pair that Fool here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel for you, you're kind of in a position of time, Sagittarius, where you're focusing on putting a pause on one thing and starting new or starting over in something else. This kind of gives me the energy of like, maybe you started a business, but you didn't really feel it for a while. So you're going to put that on pause. Maybe you're going to go work a job for somebody else right now for the time being. I feel like you're putting something on pause in your life and you're picking up in some sort of new direction. Does that make sense? Right? Looking at what you're dealing with here, Knight of Swords reversed, it felt like you've needed to detach from an area of life. So maybe some of you guys have been working on projects. Maybe for some reason you haven't felt very connected to it for a while. So it's like, let me put this project on pause and then I'll return to it maybe at a later date. Let me shift my focus and energy and put it into something else entirely. So the vibe here for Sagittarians coming into the next 24 hours here to me says, I need to put a break on something in my life. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with it. And maybe you've hit a wall with the situation. And that could be like a blockage, right? Kind of reminds me of like writer's block or artist block. You know, maybe you are an artist, you know, maybe you've been having a difficulty doing art lately. You know, it wouldn't help you trying to continue to do art. It's going to help you actually by taking a break. You know, the best thing you can do when you feel like you have any kind of blockage creatively or with your creativity is to take a break from it and come back to it when you feel a little bit more refreshed, right? And that even even is the same thing for tarot, right? For readers like me, when we feel like we have been doing so many different readings and at some point we just feel like there's a blockage there, taking a break from doing readings actually helps you get back into it. So I feel for Sagittarians, you got to put something on pause here in your life and just pick up and focus on something else for a little bit, because maybe you feel like you've hit a wall. And if you feel that way, the break is what's going to do you good, because by the time you return and come back, you'll be feeling refreshed, and chances are that wall or that blockage you're feeling now isn't going to be there anymore when you return. Okay, so I like that a lot, Sagittarian. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, this is the time right now to not continuously, go hard and keep on pushing yourself. This is the time to take a break and come back at whatever this is at a later date. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love that. And it's great advice. For me personally, when I feel like I'm overdoing it or pushing it way too hard with readings, I recognize I need a break. Maybe it's time to take a day or two off, come back to it. And every time I come back, I feel refreshed, locked in, and ready to go. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Sagittarius, thank you for watching. If it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. But thank you for coming out nonetheless. Okay. All right. All the fire is done. All of the air is done. We're getting to water signs here shortly. Hey, Eclipse Chaser. You said just stopping by to say hi to Ant and the Soul family. Hello. How you doing? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for watching. All right. So we're hopping into our water. The only signs we have left here, guys, is going to be Scorpio and Virgo. So stay tuned if you haven't seen your sign yet. But let's get into it, baby. Jumping into water, Team Scorpio. How's it hanging? And let's see what we got going on for you. Message is coming in for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got in store here, please, for our zodiac signs of Scorpios in the next 24? What do we got going on for you beautiful peeps? Let's go ahead and check it out. Team Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Swords. Interesting. You could be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy, 7 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with here, 8 of Cups in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you, High Priestess in the upright position. Team Scorps, what's going on here for you? 7 of Swords showing up here to a 7 of Pentacles. I think you're wondering to yourself, am I wasting my time? I feel like that's the situation, okay? This is the energy of, am I wasting my time at this point? Looking at what you're dealing with here being the 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups reverse showing up for you is about going back to the drawing board. I feel like Scorpios, you're asking yourself, am I wasting my time with the situation? Should I reconsider what I'm doing? Should I go back to the drawing board and figure something out? The thing is, though, is with the outcome showing up here being the High Priestess says you have to look into your heart of hearts. If you know in your heart of hearts you're wasting your time, then you're wasting your time. But if you know that you love what you're doing and there's a sense of fulfillment there, maybe not everything is all full, coming together full of force or tenfold as of lately, but if you know you love what you're doing, then I wouldn't say you're wasting your time. I would say you only know that you're wasting your time if you know it in your heart of hearts. High Priestess, your intuition, how you truly feel, So I think you have to ask yourself that question. You have to go really deep in your next 24 hours. And I'm not sure what you may feel like you're wasting your time with. Maybe you feel that way in love. Maybe you feel this way in career. Maybe you feel this way in your personal projects and in your personal life or in your lifestyle, however it applies to you. But if you're at a point in time, Scorpio, where it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just wasting my time, you really have to look within and ask yourself, is it a waste of time, or are you just disappointed that not everything's unfolded yet how you'd like it to? Because the truth is, guys, not all the time are things going to unfold how we want it to. Maybe we only get 50% of what we wanted. Maybe it takes way more time to get 100%. But at the end of the day, working hard and getting that 50 of what you love means a lot. There's no time wasted there. You got 50% or half out of what you wanted in your experience. That means something, dude. At the end of the day, though, the only time we're really wasting our time is if we really don't care about what we're doing, is if we're really not connected to what it is we're doing overall. So I want you to look in your heart of hearts in the next 24 hours. Really get deep with yourself and ask yourself, do you enjoy what you're doing? Are you happy with your investments? Are you aiming towards a goal that you're fulfilled with? If it's not, I'd say you're wasting your time. However, though, if there is fulfillment there, and if there is still excitement there to meet a goal, I think you're exactly on the path of where you need to be, and I wouldn't give up, and I wouldn't say you're wasting your time. Okay, Scorpios? Take the message if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in nonetheless. All right, Scorpio, really love and appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, okay? All right, Scorps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we have finished up here, everybody, our lovely and amazing water signs. So far, we have done our water, we've done our fire, and we have done our air. So let's get on into our earth signs. And last but not least is going to be our lovely and amazing Virgo gang. So let's go ahead and get it popping and see what we got going on here for Team Virgo. What's popping on in here for Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here for our lovely Virgos? Let's go ahead over here and check it out. Starting out here with the overall energy, Virgo, what do we got? We got here a Six of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Virgo, Page of Swords in the upright, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Magician in the reverse position. I should be a rapper sometimes with these rhymes that I drop so eloquently, okay? I love it. Let's take a look here, okay? There we go. All right, Team Virgo. Starting out here with the overall energy, we got here the Six of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we got here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. I feel like for your next 24 hours, this is about having to kind of come back and realize for a moment that maybe you're not getting certain needs met. I think that this is about realizing this. It's like, okay, hold on a second. Before I go forward, let me have a bit of a check-in with myself. Am I meeting my needs? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing for myself? You know, am I getting things done? And I think that when you come to that conclusion and when you take the time here to assess your situation with the Page of Swords, you're going to come to the realization of like, oh, looking at the outcome, Magician reversed, maybe I haven't been showing up for myself in ways that maybe I should. Okay? So I feel like there is a certain level within yourself that you haven't paid too much attention to. There's certain needs you haven't really paid attention to, if you will. Maybe it's your own emotional needs. Maybe it's your physical needs. Maybe it's your, attention when it comes to certain things that you feel like you need in regards to attention, however that possibly resonates to you, right? Can't really come up with examples right now, so just roll with it, take it if it resonates. But I feel like you're at a point in time where it's like, yeah, there are some things that are missing. I feel like there's a lot of things I should focus on that I haven't had the time to. But this is going to be the time, Virgo, to recognize we got to make time. Because we can always tell ourselves, oh, we don't have the time for our needs, but hey, we just got to make time instead. I know 24 hours in a day, guys, is short. I know it's not long. I mean, hell, sometimes I wished we had way more than 24 hours in a day. But at the end of the day, we got to make sure we're making time for ourselves and what we need as well. Because if we're not functioning at the best of our ability, then we can't provide the best of our ability, and we can't create the best for ourselves either. So you want to make sure you're always operating at 100% efficiency, guys. Now, what do you need? Maybe you need a little bit more love right now at this point in time in your life. Maybe you need to give yourself more love. Maybe you need to give yourself more freedom. Maybe you need to give yourself more relaxation. But pay really close attention to your body, guys, because feelings are there for a reason. They're indicators as to what we need in order for our bodies to properly function. And even emotions are indicators as well of what our body needs to function too. So please take the time moving into the next 24 hours to really listen to what your soul, your spirit, and your body is asking of you, because I feel like there are areas here, Team Virgo, that need your attention that you might have felt like you haven't had the time for, but this is going to be the time to say, hey, no matter what, I'm going to make the time for this in order for me to be my best self and to take care of all the needs that I have right now at this time in my life. So prioritize yourself here, guys, okay? Because just as other things in your life may be important, you are very much so important too. Okay, guys? Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, thank you all so much for tuning in nonetheless. I really love and appreciate you guys, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Team Virgo, for coming on out. So, with that all being said here, everybody, guys, thank you for coming out here to today's daily reading. I hope you guys had a fun, awesome, and fantastic time. Of course, if you did, please do let me know down in the comment section down below. If you guys are here right now in general, or if you're watching this later on, feel free to hit that like button. Really helps out on the channel. So if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, everybody. Do want to mention too, if you're new, consider subscribing. If you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. Just a little bit of an update for you guys. I posted today the mid-January 2024 check-in for all Zodiac signs. So if you haven't seen your mid-monthly for January yet, check out the video. It's already uploaded and posted to the channel, okay? All right, though, guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to go finally relax and unwind as I've had a bit of a long day. But I hope you guys have a good time, a safe time, and just be well, everybody. I appreciate you and I love you all so much. There were, by the way, a couple donations today, as well as gifted memberships. So guys, thank you for your kindness. For those of you that have done that, it means a lot. And thank you everybody for your kindness in general. You know, shout out to my moderators, my members, all my subscribers, all of my soul gang. You guys are absolutely fantastic, okay? All right, guys, with that all being said, I love and appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.